Hi, I'm Oluwabukola Rachel from Berlin Luxury Homes, and today we are diving into a topic that is affecting the real estate industry across Nigeria and beyond: fake building materials. If you're buying property, investing, or just curious about what is happening in real estate, this is what you need to know. Imagine you spending millions on your dream homes, only for the walls to crack within months or even worse, collapse. It sounds shocking, right? But sadly, it is becoming a reality surface, of which the developers who are supposed to be the one concerned about the safety of the investors are now the one cutting corners with fake materials. Some developers today are using substandard cement, low-grade rods, fake electrical wires, or even poor quality roofing sheets, all in a bid to save money. Looking at the property, investors will be wowed with the beauty of the property, right? But deep down, it is a time-taking bomb which could lead to loss of lives. Now you may be wondering by asking yourself that why would a developer use a substandard material or fake material to build a house? The reasons are deeper than you think. Now let me break it down for you to understand the reasons behind it. It all started from cutting costs. Some developers want to maximize profit, forgetting people's life and what could happen in the nearest future. They will go ahead by spending money on low quality materials in order to buy cheap or fake, so they could save a lot of money for themselves at the end of the day. Another one is weak government supervision. In so many places, building inspectors don't show up when they are supposed to, and when they sometimes do, they overlook serious issues due to their carelessness or corruption, of which developers will think they could get away with bad materials. And again, most buyers don't know what to look for. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. We all know that it's not everyone that buys a land or a house knows how to inspect iron rods. They don't even know the difference between 10 mm and 16 mm, cement mix, or good quality roofing. So developers will take advantage of this ignorance, knowing fully well that buyers or investors would only focus on paint, tiles, and POP, forgetting the structure itself. I'm going to mention another one, which is corruption in the system. It's quite unfortunate that in some cases, even when cases like this were being reported, developers still get approval to continue building because someone somewhere has been settled, and that's one of the biggest problems. That's the harsh reality and why fake materials are everywhere. And when we put together all this, it creates a perfect environment for fake materials to flood the markets. Now let's talk about what really happens when fake materials are being used for constructions. The effects are not just small issues, but they can be disastrous. Number one, structural failure. You discover that within months, walls will start cracking, roof will begin to leak, foundations will become weak. That beautiful house will begin to fall apart to the extent that no amount of paint will be able to be used to cover it up. Two, buildings collapse. In worst case scenarios, buildings collapse, and all of this could have been avoided if proper materials were used. Three, loss of buyer's trust. And these days, once buyer hears about fake materials or buildings that collapsed, they start doubting the entire industry. Number four is proper value drops. When a house starts showing a sign of weakness, people will not want to buy it. And if they do, they will price it lower than its true value. And that's a big loss for the investor. Number five, reputation damage. Your name is everything. Once it is being destroyed or damaged, it is hard to always recover. All you need as a developer is transparency, enforcement, and education. What can be done is that developers must be held accountable, buyers must demand for documentation and inspections, and then real estate consultants like us must speak up to protect our clients. At Berlin Luxury Homes, we stand for honesty, quality, and your safety. Click the like button, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening truth and trusted property tips. See you in the next video.